In October of 2022, I started making content on the internet, and within 5 months I became internet famous. Hello, I'm Lauren, and this is my story on how I'm followed by over 1.5 million people, but I've never actually felt more alone. I spend most of my mornings waking up in the same way. I set alarms, otherwise I'm bound to sleep in until 11 a.m, which is not ideal because I'll end up not being productive and spending most of my time in bed. I like to try and see how the day's looking, but mostly I end up feeling a bit shit, and I'll look at my phone and look at social media, seeing what people think of me and reading comments of the day. I wake up in the same fashion of looking at myself and going, why am I doing this? I've put myself out there and I've become vulnerable. Sometimes I don't know if I'm making videos for me anymore or if I'm making videos for you. I feel like things have happened so quickly, and while I'm surrounded by people constantly, I'm actually quite lonely, and I spend most of my days alone too. But you wouldn't think that, because on my live videos I'm surrounded by positivity and talking and laughing and singing. I tend to clean my room up from the night before because I spend most of my time there, and it actually is quite messy. I've had this conversation with people in the past, and they go, how can you be lonely when you're surrounded by everybody all the time, and you're so confident and you're so talkative? I didn't choose the way that I lived. I am born a twin. My brother is 6 minutes older than I am, and I've always had to be the confident one because he's always been so shy. But it isn't an issue. I think it built me to be the character that I am today. And I feel like in social situations, I sometimes talk too much, and I have to evaluate myself, and I'm constantly the one looking in the mirror going, why did you say that? Why are you that person that put yourself out there? And I can't complain about feeling lonely when I have so many comments and so many likes and so many follows. But my day-to-day life, I don't actually have the people around me that I want. I've learned to build this character that likes to spend her time alone, and while I talk so much on the internet, I absolutely love my silence. I have to be productive and I have to do something with my day, otherwise it ends up being this limbo effect where I'm waking up and spending all of my time doing the same thing. And because I meal prep, I just eat the same stuff, and it could be months or years and I probably wouldn't know a difference apart from showing on my aging face. I'm 27 years old now, but I started making videos when I was only 12. My first YouTube video was, I think, me singing Madonna, and I never really thought that I'd be doing social media full time, but I can't complain because I pushed myself into this, and now this is where I am. I've lost friends and relationships to this. I feel like sometimes I push myself too hard. I found out recently that I've got autism, and it makes sense. A few different things in my life have never really come to answers until I found out I had autism, and it made sense on why I did things and why I acted in a certain way, why relationships never worked. It's constantly a battle of self-evaluating myself and then going online and pretending to be someone I'm not. Recently I had a friend message me and tell me, Lauren, who are you? Who is this persona that you put on? It's not you. But I'm confused. Have they spent enough time with me to know who I am? Have I spent enough time with me to know who I am? I often get asked if given the choice, would I take back what I've done? Would I take back this social media presence? And I don't think I would. From the young age of 7, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to make videos and to be part of something. Now, I don't stand by the word influencer because I don't think I influence anybody. I think most of the time I actually end up scrolling through my phone and just seeing what online friends are doing. And I don't think that I'm going to be the next sensation, but it is fun to see what others are doing and how can I be affected, or how can I make videos similar to just keep trending and to keep getting out there and to get that following. And I spend most of my time vlogging, but half the time I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. And at the end of it, once I've done my words of wisdom or words of my day, talking about myself, showing my personality, I sit and I think, is this enough? Is this who I want to be? Am I going to be able to keep this up? Am I going to be vlogging until I die? I don't know. But I just know that I need to bring myself back to me again. I need to take time and reflect on what I'm doing and give myself the peace that I need. Maybe I need to run away. Maybe I need to travel. I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm doing okay. And that's important.